All right, so I just finished the first chapter of this book. It's called The Energy Bus by John Gordon. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really interested in reading it to begin with, but I did it to kind of get the ball rolling and to create the habit of reading daily. But the amount of insight that I got from it was pretty interesting. Like, it was really insightful. So there's this story that it begins with, and it's about this guy, and he's going to work in the morning. He's already late, and he's already in a bad mood, and he finds out that he has a flat tire. So with that, he looks at it, and he simply has no other choice but to go ask his wife if he can if he can borrow her car. So he goes in, he asks the wife if he could borrow the extra car, because he's had a flat tire. And the wife apparently had a lot of appointments, or she had there was some logistical issue there, and she really couldn't lend him the car to begin with. So she made the suggestion that he might as well take the bus because he's already late. So there was no harm in really taking the bus at this point. Just calling to work late and go on the bus. And of course, well, this guy wasn't happy about that. He was already upset, and he kind of saw public transportation as something beneath him. And we've all been there. So he goes to the bus stop and he gets on the bus, and the bus driver is smiling from cheek to cheek, like she's completely happy, and she greets him like, "Hello, how you doing?" And this guy sits in the seat behind her. He's already not in the mood to talk, but she's so adamant to keep the conversation going with him. And as they go, this guy's questioning himself and questioning her about why she's so happy on a Monday morning. That, I mean, at the end of the day, she's still working for somebody else. She's driving a bus that not everyone wants to be in, and there's not a lot of desirable people getting in the bus as well. And well, she remains joyful the whole time. And after a while, she simply looks at him and tells him, "You're on this bus for a reason. Everybody that gets on this bus is here for a reason." So the guy's still upset. He's like, "Well, yeah, well, I'm on this bus because I have a flat tire and I have no other choice but to get on this bus." And she simply responds with, "Well, if you want to look at it that way, then you can. You can always look at everything that happens to you and just simply have no say in it. You can choose to ignore everything, all the bad things that happen to you, and just let life go on. Or you can see everything as a reason. There's a reason for everything happening to you, and everything is working for you, not against you. So if you decide to choose that route, try to see why it happened to you and try to learn from it so it won't happen again." And it was then that after that, the guy got off the bus and they both went on about their day. So with that story, like, it was that very last comment that she made to him. She was like, "You know what? Well, you can either keep complaining, you can keep on like seeing everything as a bad turmoil of events for you, or you can learn from this and you can like start seeing everything as having purpose." And I'd rather take that approach than the one before a million times over. And simply because it gives you a sense of control, and it gives you a different perspective, and it gives you the ability to observe what's happening to you in a way where you kind of feel detached from it, at the same time like benefiting from what's happening to you. So from here on out, like, I want to take responsibility for everything that happens to me, all the good and all the bad. And I want to learn with every step that I take, with every mess up that happens, with every bad event. I want to learn from it, and I want you guys to take the same approach as well, and begin to learn step by step what it is the universe or whatever you believe in is trying to show you. Because I think we'll be a lot better off in the far end if we look at stuff like that.